What's up, everybody? It's another day in the life of the average Emma Frost. So in this match, my prime target is America's ass, Steve Rogers himself. But first things first, you got to play the bouncer and kick Grandpa out of line because he does not have a ticket to be in that position. So you just give him the boot, crystallize that old soul, and send him back to spawn. Now, surprisingly, here we do manage to take down Captain America before his flight mode kicks in. I catch Wanda hiding in the ditch with her pet fish and decide to punish her for all the chaos she caused mutants in the past. I send Grandpa back to the back of the line and pull back a bit. We take out Grandpa and then we shut down the Freedom Giver before he even gets a first down. Now I'm trying my best to enjoy the amplifier and grab a hold of America's ass, but I'm having a tough time, and Emma says if you ain't gonna give that thing up, then I'll just take it for myself. So I start insulting the social status of all these plebes and tell them to walk this way like Aerosmith before they kick it back to spawn. So after that beautiful team wipe, I decide to stand here and let everyone bask in my glory, but it leaves Hela stun locked for a little too long, and she ends up getting taken out before she even knows what hit her. Now Wanda's looking to team wipe us, and I was looking to grab her, but my cooldowns didn't line up right, so I had to just feed her my shield instead. Now here, unfortunately, everybody got a little bit too big for their britches and was pushed up for too far for too long, and we all got grooted. That was a pretty nice hold though, so I ain't even mad at it. So I'm on my way back from spawn, and I catch America Man trying to bully my sniper, and I try to play touch the fanny with him in this closed space, figured it'd give me a better chance. My sniper decides to waste her ult on him even though he went full America mode, but everybody knows he's going to escape when he's like that. I karate kicked the poor healer, and we managed to get payback on poor Cap by pushing and pulling him in all directions like he's a sock in a washing machine. I perform a little tree trimming by proving that plants do in fact have souls. Now Sue decides to play a little conservative by building a wall around America's ass, and I finally get my first good grip on it for the whole match. Now something must have spooked Wanda here because she starts screaming, but we all collectively hit the mute button on that bitch, and just like the Dovahkiin, I show her what a real shout sounds like. Now Bucky must have really liked that move because he kept telling me to go again, but I told him he's going to have to wait a minute because everybody's dead. He must have still been pretty excited though because he pushed all the way up to their spawn room door, and I had to throw a shield behind him just to stop him from eating his ass while he ran away. Then I spotted this fish hanging out with an interracial couple inside this back room and tried to come in and take them out, but they ran away, so I had to settle for taking out the third most annoying Peter in the game. Then we continued the Lord's work of trying to teach DPS characters not to bum rush entire teams by themselves. But let's be honest, it won't stick. The hungry terrorist decided to try and swallow us all up, but he must have a thing for my feet because he just came by sniffing my tootsies until I made him spit out my friends. Now I was getting bored down there and I was itching for another fistful of America, so I came up here and sent him crashing face first into the wall like the economy. I was just about to worry about Star-Lord yelling like that, but it sounds like he tripped and fell somewhere in a back room and he went to go get mommy to kiss his boo-boos. At this point, I'm honestly starting to feel a little bad because what we're doing is looking less like winning and more like bullying, so I try to step off the gas a little bit, but then I spot Wanda trying to float away, and you know I can't let her get away with that. But I figure I should go for Dagger first, and I snatch her up, have her looking like Meemaw just caught her with a pack of cigarettes. Then I turn back around to finish the job on Wanda, and then pimp slap the freedom right out of America Man. A minute later, Wanda's coming back and looking for payback, and look at this. I'm gonna show you that one more time. On the Jumbotron, Groot tries to wall me off, but he just lifts me up just a perfect height, just a roadhouse kick that bitch right out of the sky. I decided to dominate these peasants one more time for another clean triple. Treebeard tries to give us another Grootin', but it doesn't really work as well as the first time. We all hold hands and kumbaya our way right through it. After turning him to firewood, I almost finish off the slippery gremlin before he burrows underground like a little mole man. So I strut my stuff like the girl boss I am and dare him to try and swallow me, but he gets obsessed with my tootsies once again and comes up sniffing him to death. So I grant his wishes and give him a happy death. But the rest of the team must have been jealous because they started actually giving us a bit of a fight for the first time. So I have to get a bit creative to try and escape Star-Lord's ult. I hide in a corner like it's Five Nights at Freddy's, and Sue bubbles me in. I step back out and start singing the cleanup song to try and get my kiddos to start doing some work. Bucky must have still really enjoyed that because he starts begging for an encore at the end, but it's too little too late because bada bing bada boom, that's the game. So there you have it, folks. Another clean MVP with the Dami Mommy, the rock hard queen, Emma Frost herself. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all that good shit, and we'll see you later. Peace.